Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Elex, Blind. I'm still here in Goliet. There is a lot more to do here than I initially assumed. I forgot who could teach me the survival skill.
Yeah? Not now.
Good day to you.
And also, I don't quite remember where Angrim was, and the leader of one of those clans, but I think he might be in one of those huts. Just don't remember which one exactly.
I'm looking to make a trade.
And what brings you to me?
I've heard you're the person to talk to when you need something hard to get hold of.
Did Angrim send you? Look, I don't know where he gets these ideas about me.
I'm not here from Angrim. I need to buy a laser weapon, the sort the clerics use. I'd got hold of one recently, but then Hakon spotted it and confiscated it. Do you know how I can get hold of another one? And if you can get me one, can you get me, say, 3?
Are you insane? I don't know this man. I've never met him.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, stranger. I've no idea what you're talking about. Trade? Me? I'm a solid, honest berserker. I don't know who told you what, but get lost before you get me exiled, or worse.
I'm going.
Why do you think you're losing the war?
You've seen the enemy. Alb raiders? Cleric mechs? Guns? We are the guardians of Magalan. It's our duty to win this war. Why does it matter how we win it? It's winning and choosing what we do afterwards that counts.
And how do you want to win?
In a fair fight, not with swords and superstition against energy weapons. If we've crossed the line and are prepared to kill a man, why question the way he was killed? Better to give up some of our principles than ask our warriors to give up their lives.
Well, that all depends, you know, I do kind of agree as far as they should use technology goes, but it all depends on whether Elexit is truly poisonous, because if it is, then
You're
I feel...
responsible for overseeing the pit, aren't you?
What's that to a hunter?
So you're responsible for all the Elix technology in Goliet.
Why? Have you found something while you were out hunting?
Do you destroy everything that comes to you? Or do you ever try any of it out? And would you ever think of testing it in the field?
You mean give Elix weapons to someone to see if they work? Someone like you? It's an interesting idea. Say, why not meet me in the tavern later? I'll talk to you about it.
Sure, I can be in the tavern later. And I'll be buying.
Good day to you.
Man, they are the worst covert operatives I have ever seen in my life. Just walking around and talking about illegal business, you know, in broad daylight. But it all depends on how toxic Elex truly is, because obviously it makes no sense if it is truly toxic for both people and the land. Then it makes no sense to use it long term, even if it would give you an advantage in war. But I do kind of agree about, you know, regular weapons.
Wisdom guide you.
Who was it that taught survival skills? I knew there was such a person.
Teach me something.
Of course.
She teaches personality skills, of which I cannot use any of them, so hardly matters.
Huh, really?
I'm leaving now. You can get out.
Yeah, he was starting fights for no reason. That's why he got in trouble.
Not now.
The coward just ran away. Some people are saying he should. Are you looking for something?
Can I do something for you?
Is there anything we're not sure of?
Today's the day things change, my friend. Today is the day when a chance was taken, that the door to victory was opened.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the future of Magalan. This world will grow again, across all the lands. I'm talking about the safety of Goliet and all who live here. A fair chance to turn the battle. These Albs will be in for a shock, and once the way is shown, all berserkers will follow.
How many people have
The world is changing.
and you still
We must all see that.
You're an idiot.
He just straight up gave me money, seemingly for nothing. Is that a bribe so that I don't rat him out? Because I did hear him talking about illegal stuff.
About these rarities.
Yes.
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of Elexit. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything. But I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you Elexit for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not gonna be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
Yeah, but probably he's going to actually use it for the people of the settlement to like create healing potions for them, as opposed to selling them on the black market for chems or whatever.
Can you get a hold of Alb technology?
Albtech is far, far too hot and Goliet, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Do you need any other items?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
Yes.
Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with Elexit in them. And here's you looking to be helpful. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with Elex in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So, it would be winners all around.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the Mana Shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliet?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the Elix they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, Elix can make profits appear out of nowhere. All you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, One of the big bosses here has something of particular interest to me. A family heirloom. Erik Eisenfaust's sword.
Who is Erik Eisenfaust?
You've got to have heard of him. He was one of the greatest warriors ever to fight for the Berserkers. Eisenfaust is a legend here. Kids worship him. Warriors want to be him. Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, it's almost priceless. Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of Elexit for it.
No, I'm not going to steal it. And also, the timeline of the Berserkers seems to make little sense. Like, there are legends about a guy who lived 50 years ago, which makes no sense because, reasonably speaking, I presume there are still people alive that lived when that guy was alive. So how such a legend could form around him if there are still people who remember exactly what he did?
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so he can teach me lockpicking, which I am interested in, definitely. I need 15 dexterity and 15 intelligence. Modify weapons. Unlock the ability to improve and upgrade weapons at the workbench. Dexterity and intelligence again. Chemistry, I'm also interested in that. Dexterity and intelligence. But I can't do anything out of this. And that's still not the guy I was actually looking for so far, which is the guy that teaches the survival skills.
Why would you do that? The Hammer Clan sent me.
Ah, that's a shame. Bar's just closed.
Then open it. You're going to serve the Hammer Clan from now on.
Am I? Strange. Here was me thinking I decided who gets served. And I don't have any reasons why I should change my mind.
I don't want to pay him $500 just to change his mind. That's quite a steep price. Suggestion. Well, I guess I'll have to get back to it later when I acquire certain skills on a higher level, because for now, as I said, 500 Elexit is a very steep price for something like
Wisdom
that.
guide you.
Who was it that taught survival skills specifically? And where is Angrim? That is also another thing I have since forgotten already. So I do need to find him.
What do you want here?
What are you looking for here? Excuse me, do you know Stormson? Have you seen him anywhere?
Yeah, I met him.
Do you know where he is now?
No, I don't.
He was supposed to meet me, but Orin said he'd left with 2 guys just before I got there. I haven't been able to find him since.
Who did he leave with?
Orin didn't say, which is strange. He was really evasive, and it's not as if he wouldn't know. Orin knows everyone in Goliet.
Could Stormson have left with outsiders?
I'd have heard if there were more outsiders here. Everyone talks about incomers, and Orin would have said something for sure.
then the men were berserkers.
But if they were from Goliet, then why didn't Orin say who they were?
Maybe he was told not to.
Angrim. He is the only one who could scare Orin into staying silent about something. Stormson must have been arrested.
Well, I have just seen him, so I find that unlikely. But then again, he has been going all around town talking openly about illegal stuff.
Can you think why Angrim would have Stormson arrested?
Stormson spoke out against the law. He thought we were losing the war, that we needed to change what we were doing if we were going to stand up to the Albs.
Change what? Change how?
I don't know. He asked me to go with him to look for supplies. I assumed he meant medical supplies, but do you think because I said I wouldn't that he asked someone else to go with him?
Maybe. And maybe he asked the wrong person. If he's alive, I will find Stormson for you.
Would you speak to Angrim? He must know what's happened.
Okay, I'll speak to Angrim.
Be careful. Angrim believes in the law more than he does in people. If he thinks the laws have been broken, he won't like anyone questioning him.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, but I've already forgotten where Angrim is, which is a bit of a problem, actually.
Did someone tell you you could come in here?
Okay, I think he's in here, because those are his clan banners, I presume.
Not now.
George said I passed the test.
You have. I am impressed. Most people complete their tasks without thinking. You have shown insight, a rare quality that should be rewarded, as long as you prove to be honest in the future.
About the cleric. What do you know about Stormson's disappearance?
Stormson, the hunter?
He was taken from the tavern. Orin refuses to say who took him.
And what business is Stormson of yours?
Do you know what happened to him?
He was arrested, questioned, and sentenced. There was no doubting his guilt. He had spoken his thoughts quite freely, and admitted that he was planning to break the law.
Is he dead?
You had Stormson executed?
You think our laws are that harsh? He had only spoken against our ways. He was yet to break the law.
So he's still alive?
The law is clear. Such weapons are forbidden. Stormson knew that, and he made his choice. Now, the law has been served. He has been exiled to the valley. A lenient sentence, to send him back to the place he loves.
Okay. So he's alive, he's just in exile. But there was a person somewhere around here that could teach me a survival skill, right? I am quite certain of that. Was it him?
It almost sounds like you envy the Albs' power.
A fully trained Alb commander, even an Elexitor. They may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
What if I did, and I took Elex as well?
Then you would be just another henchman, a soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magellan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Albs.
Teach me something.
Yes.
Okay, that was him. Great. So, I want this as well, once I have enough intelligence and dexterity, but for now, I'll take this. Because it seems to be a good investment for the future. Additional hit points with each level. So taken at an early level, I suppose it may, you know, pay dividends. I don't want anything else out of this for now. And I don't really have that much money left, so you know, there is that as well. But I can tell the woman about Stormson, right? And then I have to steal a movement detector for Cormag, which I do believe, you know, guarding their literal food supplies is a crucial task. If the warriors are not going to do it, then I guess the Hammer clan will have to. And you know, taking the movement detector, which, by the way, they specifically want to use just to protect themselves during the mission, is not that steep of a price to pay. I do think generally that Cormag seems like a thoroughly reasonable guy. I've only spoken to him a couple of times, but I already like him. He seems to have his head and his heart both in the right place. But where is Akira, or whatever her name was?
Angrim exiled Stormson to the Valley of the Damned.
Without a trial? What did he do to deserve exile? Please, you must go after him, please. Convince his guards he's not a threat. Tell them to let him go. May the sun shine on you.
Well, can I even... can I even catch up to them? I don't even know which way they went. Is he taking a leak? Is that what the... I guess he is. 'Cause I was wondering about the sound before. I guess he's literally taking a piss. Okay, so let's take the movement detector. Drone control, I do have it. I'm not going to steal anything more outside of what I strictly speaking need. Now, south of the pit is supposed to be the mausoleum, so I will go out and look for it soonish enough.
I'm watching you. Don't do something stupid.
You'd better watch yourself. There are jackals here.
Another time, yeah?
Quick! Quick, you have to help me! Rotboars have burrowed through the cliffs. They're threatening the seedlings. We have to stop them. Follow me.
Okay.
Let's finish this quickly.
Okay, I've literally done nothing in this entire fight. So, good job me. And I guess maybe I'll get points for effort. So there's some ore for mining once I acquire that skill.
The seedling fields are safe. The rotboars are dead.
Rotboars? Vermin. He told me he suspected something was burrowing in the cliffs. I assume Orik is doing well?
It seems so.
Good. Your help is appreciated. Thank you for standing with us.
How are the seedlings?
But it will take time to train Orik's replacement and give them the care they need. And, in the meantime, we have a different problem. I've had to put all the cultivators to work to repair the damage the rotboars did to the fields. And that's left me short of people to gather the healing roots our healers are demanding.
You need someone to harvest the healing roots?
Yes. To harvest them and bring them back here. Any pair of hands willing to assist will be welcome. Please. We need those healing roots to care for the wounded.
I will harvest the healing roots.
Good, good. I would be very grateful. We all would. If you can make sure you pick the mature roots, those are the only ones with healing properties.
Where can I find the healing roots?
They grow in small clusters around the lake above Goliet. They can be easy to overlook, so you may need to search for them a little.
All right.
Good. Now get to work.
What exactly are you doing here?
Caring for these seedlings. With care and luck, one of them might grow to maturity and become a world heart. Of all the ones we grow, very few make it. But those few are everything. Those few will save Magalan.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
Okay, so he teaches survival as well. I do want this, but I don't have the necessary attributes.
These fucking mutants! They're so desperate for Elex, they even try eating the mana from the seedlings. All that work, ruined by damn rotboars.
Mutants eat Elex?
It's like a drug, they need it. If they don't get it, they die. They'd rather go without food than Elex. That doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my task. I look after all the seedlings here. Wait a moment. You look familiar to me. Yeah, I've seen you somewhere before.
You must be mistaken. We've not met.
I didn't say we'd met, just that I recognized you, but no, you couldn't be him. I mean, what would an Alb commander be doing here in Goliet? I mean, what, you just decided to stop conquering Magalan and hang out here with me instead? That'd be crazy. But, you know, you do look really like him. You should be careful. If someone else recognizes you, thinks they recognize you, then you'd never get back to the Ice Palace. Watch out for the damn mutants. You're never safe from them.
So he remembers me from my Alb days. I wonder if I've done something terrible to him in the past when I was working for the Albs. That might be quite a cognitive dissonance for him, you know.
What are you doing here?
Okay, so lake above Goliet, you said. This is not exactly a lake, it's like an irrigated field. So I presume it's somewhere this direction for the roots. So, is there a lake on the map? Ah, there is. I suppose they mean this over here. So, like to the east, kind of. So, over there somewhere. Which would definitely be above Goliet. That's for sure. Where is he?
I have the movement detector you wanted.
Excellent work. Now my men stand a chance of seeing danger before they walk into it. Tell Cinder she can count on the support of the Hammer Clan. I will tell the men to be ready.
Okay, but before I do that, let's investigate that lake, which is supposed to be somewhere behind this villa. I don't think I was here. Oh, it just goes down. I thought it was a separate structure, a separate room. So, somewhere this way, right? Yeah, there is water there. It kind of looks vaguely lake-like. That's not it though. He specifically mentioned mature healing roots. He put a lot of emphasis on the word mature. So supposedly it's none of this actually. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. How do I cycle ammunition for the bow? Because they have different types of ammunition. Like among other things, I have like explosive bolts, which could be very useful against stronger enemies. It's still not it. Maybe there's a key binding for cycling ammo. Weapon mode. Mouse button 3. Would that be it? Or maybe reload? None of those seem to work. What? How did it kill me so easily? It's a bit mysterious, if you ask me. If I could use those other types of ammunition, then maybe I would have a better chance. range mode F. What does that even mean? How come it's only worth 5 experience and yet hits like an absolute truck? I don't quite get that, to be entirely honest. And what I also don't get is, why can't I find any... Okay, I for sure can't defeat this, right? It looks like a snapper out of the Gothic series. Is that one of the mature routes? Nope. So I literally don't know what I'm doing here. Like he said, there's supposedly mature routes around the lake, but I have not found a single one so far. And he was very he was very careful to let me know that he specifically needs mature routes. Okay, that's certainly an impressive beast. Is this a troll? So if this was Gothic, I would say so, but obviously... And there are... You can see how... Yeah, how they took inspiration from their own designs in the Gothic series. Many creatures are actually kind of similar to monsters from Gothic. Okay, so far I have found everything but the healing plants that I actually need. Like I found mana plants and all that, but no healing roots, which was the main reason I was sent here in the first place. And I don't know how to switch ammo, which, as I said, could be quite useful actually at this point. Okay, mature healing roots, 1 out of 8. So at least they found one, but there was supposedly plenty of them around this lake, and that's the first I found. Oh, what's that? That's a very crazy looking beast, but obviously one I cannot defeat at this point. Not much is very certain to me. Ignis Artifex. The sword in the stone. That's kind of thematically significant, it seems to me. It requires 44 strength and 65 dexterity. This weapon once belonged to a great warlord who hardened the blade in the fires of a volcano. Ever since, the sword holds incredible power. Okay, but it's going to be a long time before I can wield something like that. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, there's one right there. There are some structures around here. An overturned truck. A tower of some sorts. In fact, this straight up looks like some kind of a medieval fortification, like a castle wall. Okay, let's test how fast travel works. Can I get back to whichever one of those teleporters? If I just click on it? I can, from whatever place. It doesn't need to be from a teleporter to a teleporter, so that's an important piece of information, I guess. I will return the 2 quests. I will tell Sidna that I've acquired her guards for the deliveries, and then I will tell Born that I have the healing plants that they require, and that should be it for this episode.
Cook too long and you ruin the pot.
Not again.
The Hammer Clan will get your supplies.
They will? You convinced Cormac to help?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I was going crazy here. The least I can do is offer you some Elexit as thanks for your help.
Give me what you think is fair.
Well, the Ison clan were due 2 payments. I guess they won't be claiming them now. There was 250 for the first, the same again for the second, so you get 500 Elexit.
Okay, that's quite a bit. I am satisfied with that. And it was kind of cheeky of the game, because it gave you an option to ask for 100 and an option to ask for 300, but both of those were actually lower than what she gave me if I when I said, you know, give me what you think is fair. So that's, you know, a way for the game to reward your sort of sincerity and and the willingness to accept, you know, an honest judgment of the other NPC. Where is Born though? I do kinda need to speak to him.
Watch out for the damn mutants. You're never safe from them.
Damn technology! Take it to the pit!
I harvested the healing roots.
Thank you. I will make sure Ragnar knows of your good work. You see, these fields do grow more than plants.
Okay. And I feel like... Oh, wait, I leveled up in the meantime and I didn't even notice. So I needed dexterity and intelligence for those other skills I wanted, right? Because that was animal trophies level 1 and then something from the crafting skill. Lockpicking, yeah, lockpicking for sure. And the third was chemistry, but I don't have enough intelligence. But I've made good progress towards those, so I can get lockpicking and that other skill, animal trophies. I guess a combat skill would be good as well, but I have too low attributes for any of this. Okay, I'll think about it next time, because once again, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!